as much as love is not enough to sustain a great relationship, love is still very important for any relationship. Don't just settle down for someone you don't love or does not love you. Love is an action. It should be shown. Even when God loves us, He proved it by sending His only Son, Jesus Christ. When someone loves you or you love someone, the action must be there. There must be something to prove that you love. You can't just say, I love you without showing it. So if you're in a relationship or you meet someone and it seems as if you are struggling to love the person, don't rush into the marriage. Wait and let that love be real. It's one of the reasons why people have issues in marriage. You hear people saying, I didn't really love him, I didn't really love her. But I thought that with time we will love each other. No. If you marry someone you don't love, it will look as if you are just two strangers living in a home. Even when God has spoken to you that this is your wife or this is your husband, you have to allow that love to be real. Yes, if God has spoken to you, let God also make you find the love. If God has spoken to you that this person is going to be your wife or your husband, and there is no connection, there is no feeling, there is no love, go back to God and tell Him, I don't have any feelings for this person. And that God will also make the feelings and the love real. God is not an author of confusion. There are few things you must consider when you are dating someone or you are going into a relationship. Number one is connection. Getting into a relationship with someone, there must be an emotional connection. Yes. When you meet that person, something in you will make you know that yes, I have a special feelings and love for this person. That kind of a feelings you don't have for another person. When you see that person, something in you will surely tell you something in you. No, you know what I'm saying. Something in you will wake up. I'm not just talking about lust or infatuation. I'm talking about the real feeling. Something in you will make you know that yes, I love this person. So don't just settle down with someone that you are just managing. No, no, no. Don't marry someone as if you are pitying the person out of pity. Marry someone that you love. Marry someone that loves you. Not just love by mere words. Action. Love comes with action. Another point is purpose. Yes. Your purpose is the reason why you are here. Marry someone that your purpose align. Someone that you are heading to the same destination. Your purpose should guide you on the right person to marry. Your purpose is your real existence. Without it, life is meaningless. Without it, you are just mere existing. You are not living. So if you want to fulfill your purpose, if God has given you some ministry or assignment or anything or purpose, your goal, your reason for here, make sure you marry someone that will not tamper with that purpose. You have to be very careful. Make sure you marry someone that aligns with that purpose. Somebody that will not quench your fire. Let me tell you this. Many people with great destinies are trapped in bad marriage and they cannot do anything because the person that they are living with as your spouse is quenching their fire. Is that what you want? Your purpose should guide you on who to marry. Your purpose should be your light. It should be your direction. Your purpose should lead you to the right person to marry. There must be a connection. When you meet him or her, you will know something in you will bear witness that this person is actually someone I should be with. So let your purpose be defined. And when your purpose is defined, it will lead you to who to marry. It should be your first reason in considering a life partner. And you know one thing about God, He always brings people that align together in destiny and purpose. He does that. If you marry someone that does not align with your purpose, they will quench the fire. Within your purpose lies your fulfillment. What is life without fulfillment or purpose? If you want to live a fulfilled life, marry someone that your purpose aligns. And the first thing is to define your purpose. Then it will now direct you or bring you to that person that you have the same purpose with. And that's where the law of attraction also comes in. Another point is conviction. Don't marry someone you are not convinced. If you don't want to sing once I was in love, but now my eyes are open, don't marry someone you are not convinced to marry. Very important conviction. No matter what people have spoken to convince you that this is your life partner, the big question is what has God told you? Are you convinced? Do you have peace marrying that person? You see people marrying someone because their family pushed them to. Their friends said, their pastor said, their priest said, their alpha said, so person said, their parents said. At the end of the day, you suffer it. You don't marry someone you are not convinced to marry. If you don't have your peace, you are troubled. You have seen some disturbing signs, some things that will scare you in that marriage. Please quit. Let me tell you, your life is more important than any marriage. Yes, your joy, your happiness, your fulfillment is very important more than marriage. Marriage comes to help you live a more fulfilling life, but that should not define you. And don't marry out of pressure. So the big question is, you're in a relationship now. Are you convinced? What did God tell you? What is your conviction? Do you have any proof that this person you're actually going for is actually for you and you two are meant to be together? If you are not convinced, you have to retrace your steps. Define that relationship. Check your conviction before you say yes. In the past, before I got married, I met a young guy that told me that God said, I'm his wife. If I don't marry him, I will suffer. I looked him into the eyes and told him, you're a liar. You and that your God, the both of you are liars, because the God I serve has not told me so. So you have to have your personal conviction before going to a relationship, because marriage is a lifetime journey. Do not miss taking the right decision. And the last point is attraction. You hear people say, well, I'm not attracted to him, I'm not attracted to her, but I want to consider him, I want to consider her. No, go back and wait. If there's no attraction now, you have to wait till attraction comes. Attraction in marriage between two persons makes intimacy very easy. Without that, it will look as if they are just living together. And that's why you see people after many years of being married, they'll be telling people, I have fallen out of love with him or her. How? If there was an attraction, how can you fall out of love? You have to be physically attracted. He or she has to be attracted to you. How can you be proud of him or her when you are not attracted to each other? Attraction is a key thing in marriage. So before you go further, before you say I do, even if you have heard from God that there is no attraction, you have to wait. You have to wait until that attraction is there. If not, it might be hard for you, because you will live in the same house with this person for years. How can you sleep and wake up with someone you are not attracted to? Also note that attraction in a relationship and marriage goes beyond physical beauty. No, it's not just that, it's part of it, but that's not the only thing. Character is part of it. Are you attracted by this person's character? Their special attributes. Are they compassionate? Do they have empathy? Is this person kind? What is their character and behavior like? How do they care for you? These are things you should consider, because if it's only physical beauty, the day the person loses their handsomeness or their beauty, what will you do? It goes beyond the physical beauty and handsomeness. It's more of your character. How is their temper? These are things that you consider. Are they kind when you are in need? Do they care when you need their help? When you need them to be by your side, are they there? These are things you should consider. Don't just settle down and rush into marriage. If you rush in, you might rush out. If love blinds your eye, marriage you open it wide. But don't be a victim. Like I said previously, there are many great destinies out there trapped in bad marriages. And these people are living less of who they are because they made the wrong choice. Do not be a victim. There are many people that God has placed in your shoulder to be their hope to save them. And one of the things that will help you achieve this role is marrying the right person. You will get it right. You will not be a victim of bad marriage. And if you're into any relationship already and you are confused, you don't know what to do, I want to tell you this. Take a break first. Sit down, analyze, take a record, check. Ask yourself, is it really what I want? Check yourself in the next future. Will I have a future with this person? Will I last long with this person? Will I find joy and fulfillment in this marriage? Thank you once again for being with me on Moment with Aya series. Don't forget, always like, share, comment, and subscribe. Then hit the notification bell. It's not hard, so you don't miss our weekly videos. I will see you again. Bye.